half of 2018 is gone.
Uh-huh.
What have you realized this year so far, either in your personal life or career?
Definitely realize, like, I mean, I've kind of already realized this, but it's just more, as time goes on, it gets more and more serious. Like, the world, it's just a cold world, you know? Like, with the ex dying, and, like, videos of, I mean, I seen a video right after X had passed away, RIP. But there's like this dude just sitting there, and like 6 people just come up stabbing him, like, for no apparent reason. It's just crazy. I don't know why everyone can't just like spread positivity in the world and make it a better place, especially for the people in the industry, like beefing and all this crap, whether it's for clout or not. I think we're just all doing the same thing, so I don't know why everyone can't just be on the same page and spread positivity, and because there's so many younger kids and stuff looking up to everybody.
How well did you know XXX?
He was one of like the first famous people to like hit me up when I was like still on the low end. So he really inspired me to like keep going, and he was just such a like, he had such a good heart and was so smart. But yeah, we texted. I actually had a song that I was gonna like, he was gonna get on and a bunch of stuff. But he's a good guy. I really respect him.
At what point in popularity were you on social media when he had reached out?
I was under 1 million, I think. Do you know?
800K,
Yeah,
700K.
like 800K, something like that.
And he reached out through you via direct message?
Yeah, he messaged me. He's like, yo, you're a legend, something like that. And we just talked. We FaceTimed. He would FaceTime me like almost every week, every 2 weeks. Towards the end, you know, we kind of like distance a little bit, but still. He always had like positive things to say. He'd always like call me like, yo, keep grinding, make the world a better place, all this stuff, like every time, so.
Did you ever get a chance to meet him physically, personally?
Physically, no, but I felt like, you know, I knew him, you know, like I met him.
Did you get a chance to go to his funeral?
I actually didn't. I wish I would have, but no, we didn't get to make it. Because I had like I was on Ridiculousness and had a bunch of stuff going on, so couldn't make it out there.
Where were you when you heard the news?
Where were we?
We were in Daytona.
Yeah, I was actually in Florida, Daytona, yeah. Like right before I headed back to LA.
How'd you
Well, I seen it. I was actually taking a shit, and I was like just scrolling through Instagram because that's the best time to scroll through. And I seen like the first post. It was like World Star, like him just laying there. But it wasn't like, we didn't know what it was. We didn't know if he was just like, if he was dead or if he was just, because the picture or the video, you couldn't like really tell a whole lot. But then like so I told them, I was like, yo, I think X might have passed. They're like, no, there's no way. And then like an hour later, they started like really posting like that he was dead, so crazy. R.I.P. though.
Were you shocked?
Yeah, it's crazy. But X was really trying to like spread out a different message than I feel like anybody was ever trying to do. I feel like, me personally, I feel like he kind of like knew he was gonna pass. Like he might have said, I don't know exactly, he might have said something up himself just to like get a different message out there. Like me and him were talking about it. So, because we watched you saw the sad video just came out. I don't know if you watched it or not, but so he was like at his own funeral, and then the old him, you know, he had his old hair, you know, cute. Everyone thought he was good looking. You know, he comes up and he like fights him, and then he shaves his eyebrows. You know, he gets this like uglier image. So I think what he was like trying to portray is like, no matter what you look like, ugly, cute, whatever. When you're gone, there's still millions of people that you've impacted, and no matter what you look like, they're still gonna like look up to you and respect you.
What did you think of that music video?
I thought it was pretty epic.
Was it haunting?
No, it was just a good message. I feel like fighting the demons inside and all that.
What was your favorite song from him?
My favorite, I like Moonlight a lot, and then Changes. Those are two of my favorites. Inside, you know. Those are all good. All his songs are like really good, really deep and meaningful.
He was gunned down in an attempted robbery. Just that type of news, does that make you think twice about how you handle yourself and belongings and how you move and that sort of thing?
Somewhat. I mean, I still feel like it's something deeper than that, because X knew he was like, he had planned. I feel like this death was like planned. Like he wanted to go to portray this message that he was trying to get across to everybody. So I feel like, I don't know, there's something like weird about the whole situation. Either way, RIP.
You ended up getting a tattoo of him recently too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Explain.
I got this like yesterday. It says, time is long, but life is short. Long live X. You know, you never take life for granted. You never know when you're gonna be off this earth, so you just gotta love yourself, and that's really the message he was trying to get out there.
Was that
But
spontaneous?
he was a big motivation, like for me, inspiration. Like I said, the phone calls, always calling me each week, like, yo, keep spreading a positive message. Like, there's people looking up to you, so I respect him for that.
Was that tattoo spontaneous, or is that something you planned?
Yeah, it was kind of spontaneous. In the middle, you know.
Now, in regards to death, taking XXX out of this equation, do you think about death?
I mean, somewhat. In which way, like?
Just death, period. Do you? I mean, people see some of your videos and they think you're crazy.
Oh,
some
yeah.
of the stuff you do.
Yeah.
Do you think?
From videos, now I never really think of it.
But just in general, just death, period. Do you think about it? Have you thought about it?
Yeah, I have. Somewhat. Not a whole lot, I guess. Kind of just living life one day at a time.
Are you afraid of it?
I'm kind of in the middle. I guess it depends how I would go out. I mean, I wouldn't want to like drown, you know. That's frightening. But it depends on the death, I guess.
What do you think happens or believe happens when somebody passes away?
Well, it depends on the person, I guess. If they were like, I mean, I'm Christian, so I believe in heaven, hell, all that. So if they were good and lived the right life and looked up to God and all that, then I think they just go to heaven. But other than that, I don't know.